I don't even know what to do with this piece of hair right here. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Lindsay. I sometimes vlog, I sometimes make videos. I talk about minimalism a lot. So today is gonna kind of be everywhere. I think I'm going to declutter some stuff. We have extra books, things in the kitchen, and I thought I would just take you around and show you, and then also kind of do like day in the life, I guess. So the first thing I'm gonna do is show you what is in our little cabinet. I post this picture on Instagram a lot when I'm doing like Q&As and stuff. And a common question is just what's in here, so I'm gonna show you. So we have been doing crafts this morning, so ignore all of the pieces of paper on the ground. First of all, these are my two plants. You probably saw them in the last video. This is a golden pothos that I replanted a couple of weeks ago. I feel like it's thriving with the exception of this leaf and maybe this one, but I feel like it's thriving. So there's the golden pothos, and then this is a ZZ plant. I think it's thriving. I don't really know. I repotted it too. They're the only two plants, and fun fact, they're the plants that I've kept alive the longest, so that's promising. Anyways, I love them. This case came from IKEA. So we bought the shelf, I don't know what you call it. We bought this, and then we bought these. So these were actually like put together as boxes, but the problem is they're wooden or bamboo, or I don't really know what they are. But when we put them together, if you put anything in them that's heavy in the slightest, they start to kind of break apart. So what we did was, it's just a facade. So we took out the bottom panel and the back panel, and typically the dog's toys go in there, but they're kind of all over the place at the moment. But Aspen's toys go in here typically. And then let's see what's in here. So this is all of our Rebecca stuff that we're using for co-op, which starts in 2 weeks. So from about here over is 2nd grade, and from here over is kindergarten. So that's all of our homeschool / co-op stuff. This is our internet. There's nothing else in there. And then over here, I just have a few of my books. Actually, these are all the books that I own. So let's see. So this is just my Bible, one of my favorite books. And then the last actual physical book that I own is this. And this is a big book, and I actually wouldn't own the physical book, but they don't have this an ebook or audiobook. I think it was written quite a while ago. It's not a small book. So this is like a standard size book. And I mean, yeah, it's not small at all. So this is a Christian perspective. It's an Orthodox Christian perspective. However, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that this is a parenting book that doesn't advocate spanking, and they don't advocate the rod, which is something that I am completely against. So this, and I love the CSB translation if you're looking for a Bible translation. And I love this Bible. It's relatively cheap. I think I paid like $25 for it. Yeah, it's so good. I love it. So those are my books. Let's see if I can put them away with one hand. I got them put away. I could not put them away with one hand. In here are some books for my daughters. Just a whole, I might go through some of these, but yeah, just a whole bunch of different kinds of books. In this drawer is just some supplemental stuff that we're doing before co-op starts. It's what's left over from the Memoria Press. So like this is spelling, this is math, cursive, and then another supplemental math, a review of 1st grade math. And then this is what I use. You can find these on Google. This is what I use to track our attendance. And where we live, you have to have 180 days of instruction. They've never checked, but you know, in the event that they do check, I'd keep that just in case. In here, just some pencils that are rolling all over the place. Oh, extra pencils, a sharpener, and then these are actually for co-op. So, and here, the kindergarten stuff that I saved for Memoria Press that we've been working on just until co-op starts. So math, phonics, numbers, morning work, which is kind of like just some random things. And then this is just a book on like, let's see if I can pull it out. Like sounds, CVC words, stuff like that. And oh, let's see if I can grab it. In here, these are just 4 whiteboards. There's one on the table, I think. I don't know where the markers went. They're probably on the table too. But we take these to church. We take these in the car. We're actually going on a trip in a few weeks, and we're gonna take these with us. They're just great for car rides, church, all of that stuff. And then in here is the craft cabinet, which I don't know what this looks like, so we're gonna see. Yeah, it's a little chaos. Oh, here are the dry erase markers. So these can go in here. This cabinet, I clear out about once a week. It's just what they put all of their craft stuff in, all of their drawings. I don't make them keep it a certain way. Just about once a week, we just go through and throw away any papers that we don't want, and any papers that we do want, we put in there nicely. And yeah, it just gets reset about once a week. So there's that. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out all of these books that are in here, kind of go through them, see what I wanna keep, see what I wanna get rid of, and then I think I have a box down in the garage and I'm gonna go grab it so we can start making a box of donations. Okay, so these are the books that I think I'm gonna donate. These came with the Memoria Press, and I just don't know that we're gonna read them. So we may take them to Half Price Books, or we may just donate them to Goodwill. I don't know. And then these are the things that we're keeping from the Memoria Press for the books. We're gonna keep this one. I think these would be really fun to read to my 1-year-old. So we're gonna read these. And then we just love these kind of books. So Is a Camel a Mammal? There's No Place Like Space. And then Clam I Am. So these are the ones that we're gonna keep from the curriculum. And yeah, I'm gonna go get a box and put these in there. For those of you who want to know what my house looks like just on a regular day, here you go. This is what it looks like. I have a dog leash, a cold cup of coffee that I need to reheat. All of this stuff came out of the dishwasher, but sometimes my dishwasher doesn't dry all the way. And we lost power twice yesterday, so the whole drying thing was really thrown off. So I need to put those away. There's dishes in the sink. There's paper over there. There's a dog toy. The pantry door is open. We made brownies last night. And the air fryer, which typically goes in there, but it needs to be cleaned. I made this thing from Keto Snacks on Instagram, and it was sausage, marinara sauce, and shredded mozzarella cheese, and it was delicious. And that's what I made in the air fryer last night. So I can unplug this, and I'm going to stick that back down here. Oh, there's some more drawings. This is where we keep our printer. I'm actually thinking of getting rid of the printer. We don't buy ink for it, and if I need something printed off, I usually just have my husband do it at work. Printer ink is crazy expensive, so we actually might get rid of that. I don't know yet. It like focuses on my finger. We actually might get rid of that. I don't know yet. And then printer paper, but for some reason, there's a story that my daughter wrote. Anyways, this is going back down here. By the way, if you're in the market for a new air fryer, love this. I love the dual baskets. It works phenomenally. We've had it several months now. Okay, if it'll focus. Air fryer is back in here. So above the cabinet where the air fryer goes. Let's just see what's in here. I keep my laptop, and there's my charger that looks crazy. And then we have medicines, sunblock, goggles, first aid kit, headphones, and a tablet for trips. This is, I forget what it's called. It's a choking thing that we got though. Life vac, that's what it's called. We have a life vac, and then we have a shredder that sits over the garbage can. I don't think there's anything in here that I can declutter. The only thing I might move is I might do something different with the medicine and first aid and the life vac. I might do something with all of these, and then I might move this. I just don't know where yet because I like my laptop being in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this cabinet yet. We'll have to figure that out later, because in the next cabinet over is where we keep all of our bowls, plates, cups, glass bowls, all of that. The only thing I think I'm gonna declutter in here, ooh, right here, usually we have 4 of these. They're just dirty, and there's the other glass bowl. But yeah, those typically stack too high right here, so that's usually what's there. I think I'm gonna get rid of these silicone plates. We don't use them. And then another issue I have, and my counter is dirty. Another issue I have is they sometimes taste like soap. So I'm not sure if I'm just gonna toss them or if I might donate them. I'm sure there's a way to get the soapy taste out, but if I can't put it in the dishwasher and it's not easy to clean without it tasting like soap constantly, I just don't know that I want it. So I think I'm gonna get rid of these. And then again, we'll have this space empty, and my puppy just woke up from her nap because she is barking. And yeah, I think we're gonna declutter these 2 things.
What are we doing? Do we have treats?
Okay, so now it is actually a few days later than when I filmed the beginning, but I just thought I would kind of go over roughly what I decluttered in the month of July. I got rid of my end table beside my side of the bed because I actually didn't have anything in it, and it was constantly getting dirty and I was having to wipe it off, and I never used the light anyways, and so I decluttered it. We also moved our room around, which I might just do an updated room tour at some point. I also decluttered some more of the Memoria press and only kept a math supplemental book for my oldest and the cursive. And then for my kindergartner, I have the morning workbook and just a phonics book. So I have 2 books each until we start co-op, which again is using a Becca. I think that's about it besides what I've already shown. I do have a new channel recommendation, and actually most of his videos are in Japanese though. But if you have Instagram, I follow him on Instagram too. Also, you can come follow me on Instagram at Lindsay Simplified. His name is Minimalist. I don't know if it's Sibu, I don't know. It's S-I-B-U. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I lived in Japan for 3 years. You would think I would know these things. But I love his Instagram and I love his YouTube channel. He is like super, super minimalist, which I would love to be like that one day.